Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today I'm going to do my Altered Index Challenge for this week, and this is week number 45, and this is put on by Suzanne at Nonstop Papercrafts. If you haven't checked out her videos or her Facebook, pop on over and say hello. Now each week she gives us 3 prompts to follow, and this week is orange, calm, and bead. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Just using a index card that's 4x6, and I already pre-did a couple things on here. For my trees, I just used this stamp. And hopefully it's not glaring too much. So, and I got this stamp off of Temu. I really like this. So, I could only use part of it. But I like the stamps. And we have to use the word calm. So, I figured, this was a calm fall day. And generally in the fall, you have lots of pretty leaves and lots of cloudy days. So some of the clouds I already went ahead and glued on. And this is what I got my clouds from. It was just this piece of scrapbook paper. And on the paper, there's a little tiny hash marks going around the inside of each, but they really didn't show up, so I just used this gel pen, and I just kind of went over, made little dots, so it would show up better. So these ones over here, I went ahead and put on. I'm going to glue these ones on, and we had to have a bead, and I thought I had a few small ones, but maybe not. I never really did a whole lot with beads, so I made a paper bead. So hopefully that counts as my bead. And all I did was I cut out a piece of paper, cut it at a triangle, and a lot of times I've seen these made, a lot of times they make them a little bit bigger, but all I did, and this is just lightweight scrapbook paper, so hopefully I did it right. I just kind of rolled it. You start with the big end, and I think after making this one, I'd like to make some big ones, because you can make them out of all different colored papers and make them look really cool, and use them in your journals or your scrapbooks. And it's kind of flat, but after you get all done and glue it, you can puff it up a little bit. So you just kind of roll this up, and when you get to the end, just glue it on. So since our color is orange, I just went ahead and used paper that had orange in it, and it's off of the same little pad of scrapbooking paper as this orange. It was like a sunburst going through it. So after you get all done, then you can just puff it up and round it out, and that gives you a little paper bead. So how cute is that? So yes, very much so. I think I need to make some of these. So that's cool. So that's going to be my bead. So I said I used this pen for my dots, move stuff out of the way that I don't need now. So all I'm going to do is go ahead and start gluing my stuff. Well, maybe I should No, I have to put this cloud on before I ink around the outside. So I'll just go ahead and put my clouds on. So this one is stuck. So let me see. Figure out how I want them laid. I was going to try to do another side one over here, but I think it looks okay like that. And I tried to not go too much below these, but you know, it's just make-believe anyway. We'll make it as realistic looking as possible. I think it would be pretty cool to walk through the woods in the fall when all of the leaves are falling down. Nice calm day, and when you walk over them you hear the leaves cracking. I just think that would be cool. Okay. Pretty soon fall's gonna be over with, then we're gonna be into snow and Christmas and snowmen. I like snowmen. I like snow as long as I don't have to go out and drive in it, then it's okay. Okay, so there's our clouds. Now I want this around in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down before I do my leaves. And I just used my stamps and stamped that on the paper. Just went around it a little bit with some orange. Actually, I think it's tangerine. No, it's Tangelo. So I'm going to put that right about in there. I will move it over. I don't want it to cover up my tree branch. There. Then I really didn't know where to put this. I kind of like moved it around. Doesn't look right up there. Doesn't look right anywhere. So I'm just going to stick it under my word calm. And it's just paper, so it's not going to add a lot of extra bulk. And it's not as hard as a plastic bead anyway. So if it gets smashed a little, I think you can fluff it back up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead, add some leaves around, see how I want them to look. I want to try to do them like, and some of the clouds are going to be covered up, but that doesn't really matter. I don't know if I want that one going up. I want them going up and down. Just, and let me see. This is a double-sided paper, but this is a brighter yellow. So it's like his little, and this was just from, let me see. I have a little leaf punch. Picked it up at a yard sale somewhere along the way. I really like this. So maybe this needs to go up here more by my branch. And then this can come off of this branch. That was what I was aiming for, just kind of like where the branches come out. And they fall all different ways. So you know, they can even be going up and down, or let me make this one go this way. We'll have this one going something like this off of these branches. I really don't know. Figure if I lay them all out, then I can just pick them up and glue them down, because I don't want one spot getting a little more than another spot. Then we have a branch there right by the ground, a leaf there. And we can just have some over here. And this one has, it's like a little gingham design on it. So I thought that was cute. Okay, I think we'll just pick them up and glue them down. So this was a fun little project. Didn't have to think too much about it. Now once I picked it up, I don't know which way it went. So we'll just do that. How many of you like fall? And how many of you like winter better? Winter's fun when you go outside and play in it, build snowmen, go on little sled rides. My husband and son-in-law pull us around, and especially the kids, on a little sled on the four-wheeler. Our winters last few years haven't really been that bad though, so we don't always have a lot of snow where the ground freezes and the snow piles up, so sometimes we just have a muddy mess. My grandkids like to play on the snow mounds when my husband plows the driveway. Well, them aren't exactly the way I had them laid out, but it's alright, just gives me an idea. So this is just a quick video. Longest part of it was, I think, cutting the little clouds out. Okay. So now we'll go around the outside. Let me put my pin in my glue. And then we'll just go around the outside with the ink. Then we'll write on our week number. And I'm just going to ink it in this Tangelo. I love fall colors. They're my favorite. And I'm not going to back this on anything. It seems pretty sturdy enough, so I'm just going to let it be like that. All right, now our week number is 45. I think I'm just going to put them in the clouds. And our date is November 13th. And there we go. So that's our video and our index card for this week. So let me know down in the comments what you think. If you like my video, I just ask you give me a thumbs up and check out my other ones. And I hope you come back to see me for my next video, whatever that might be. So until then, everyone, happy crafting and have a wonderful day. Bye for now.